Welcome to the WorthPoint Vault demo. I'm going to share with you how to use the WorthPoint Vault. We're going to start with my personal great-grandmother's frying pan. There's a story behind this pan, and it means a lot to me, and this is why I wanted to put it in my vault. So to get started, we're going to go to worthpoint.com. Today's presentation is about the vault. Here, when you click on it, you can see there's a drop down, and when you hold your cursor over it, you can choose to add a vault item, my vault items, tag manager, and shared collections. We're going to start by adding an item to the vault. So to get started, the first thing you're going to need to do is to pick a category for your item. In my choice, I decided to go with furniture and furnishings as my category. Select next step. And now we're going to give it a title. Subtitle is optional. Description is included. An estimated price value and tags, which we're going to go into more. When you fill out your title, you'll be able to also see other items that come up, and you can search the Worthopedia for those items. I have learned from lots of practice that the more items, or the more ways that you put in a title, the more options that you have. So you might want to experiment with different words for your title. So when I put in Holland cast iron number 17 fry pan, you can see below when I searched Worthopedia, it started showing me selections called Vintage Drew Blue. And if I click on that, I can actually get more ideas on how to adjust my title. So keep in mind, just like some of my friends are eBay sellers, that your title helps you in search as well on eBay as it does in WorthPoint. So it's the same type of mentality with the search. Simply type in Holland cast iron. I adjusted it to their style, and I searched the Worthopedia. And then you'll see below it showed me Vintage Drew Blue Tulip number 17, and I knew that that was like mine, so I scrolled down and I actually want to use that item. And they're actually suggesting the sale price on that is $30. And then now it'll pull in, if I use that item, it'll pull in that information. Now this isn't necessary. You can have your own information. This is just one style for you to add something to the vault. So we're going to add, I decided to go with their title, and I'm not using a subtitle, and I pulled in also their description. This is in mint condition, it's beautiful. Well, of course, I need to adjust that. Now, I want to tell my story in the description. My great-grandmother, Bessie Chada Pavlis from Coal City, Illinois, kept this pan in her kitchen. Sometimes when I would stay all night, she would allow me to cook eggs in the morning, and so on. So I shared my story as part of this description. And then if you scroll down, it also brought in the estimated price value, and then you'll see the tags are something else we're going to go into. But scrolling down the page, the next thing it's going to ask for are photos, the date you acquired it, these are optional, sold prices, purchase price, number of years in the family, a stored location of your item. Now we have these other area, replacement, resale, and insured, and you can add more fields, and then the next step. So backing up, we're going to add photos. Now when you add photos, you have a few options. What I personally like to do is to set up my vault on my laptop and then set it all up and then save it, and then go to my iPhone and then pull up, visit the website, worthpoint.com on Chrome or Safari or whatever you're using, and then go to my vault, and then I can take my photos right there and upload them. Once they're uploaded, then I can go back to my desktop. I just personally like to do it this way. You may find a better system. I know Will, the CEO of WorthPoint, he prefers to take the photos ahead of time on his phone and then upload them to his computer and edit them on his computer and then upload them into the vault. He likes to keep a file on his computer with his possessions in addition to having them in the vault, which is also optional. Simply, once your photos are in the vault, however you chose to add them, you can now click on the edit option. And now you can scale, you can turn it, you can brighten it, you can zoom in, and you can edit your photo as needed. And once you're done, you just save it, click on the check mark, and it's ready to go. Add the final details, the sold price. These are optional. If there's not a red asterisk, it's not necessary. Then we've got replacement. So I have my pan stored at my house, so I put it, my location was in my home. Now on replacement, was the item bought retail as a replacement? Resale, was the item bought from eBay at an estate sale or other? You can pick more than one here. And then this one is, does the item have personal value to you that indicates a family or emotional attachment? I would mark this yes for me. And insured, is this item insured with a third party? You can also add custom details. So you can add another field and put in whatever you feel is that you would like. All right, now I've started my personal vault. Now I've got that uploaded. This Ericsson phone is another item that's already in my vault. So for today, we're going to talk about how to refine the items in the vault. So you'll see I can click on it to make sure it's in, and how does it look. This is how it looks. So here's the title that I used, and you can click here to see similar items in the Worthopedia if desired. But this is the part that I love, get a price estimate. When you click that, it'll bring up the Worthscore. The Worthscore is the estimated value for your item. So it's telling me my pan is worth anywhere from $12.50 to $102.51. And it actually shows you the graph, the breakdown of the item. Next, you can also refine your results. So if you click the little tab at the bottom, it'll show you that you can go even deeper and choose location, source, date, price. You can apply these filters for added information. Next, scrolling down the page, it'll show you other pans that are comparable to what yours is. And again, keep in mind, this is all about what you've got in your title. So I went with the title Vintage Drew Holland, and I was able to get a lot more information. Next, we have tags. So if you go to the vault and scroll down to Tag Manager. Now, Tag Manager is an important part of your vault. When you click on Tag Manager, it'll take you to an area for you to view the tags you've already made, or to start from scratch and add a new tag. When you add a new tag, it'll allow you to first give the tag a name, and I'm calling mine Grandma's Treasures. And then you can give it a color code so that it'll stand out, whichever color you would like, and then simply create new tag. And when you do that, you've successfully added Grandma's Treasures as a tag. Now, you can see all my tags that are lined up that I have created. Now, you can click on Grandma's Treasures, and Here's some options now on Tag Manager. In advance, you could make your tags in advance, get them all set up ahead of time. You could go to Tag Manager and start creating them and getting them ready if you know what you want to do. You can also create them as you put items in the vault if you prefer to just do it that way. You want to create tags so that you can do groupings of your items and put them together in a group. And also, you're creating tags so that you can share your items either with friends, family, or on social media. And guess what? Your friends, whoever you share your public tags with, your collection with, they do not have to be a subscriber of WorthPoint. So this is an important part of if you decide to keep them public or private for whatever reason. Next, we're going to share our collection. Again, you just put your cursor at the drop down under the vault, and you can go down to shared collections. And now you're going to create a collection to share. I'm going to create my Bessie great grandma collection with my family, or it could be for marketing reasons. Maybe I have some items I want to put in my vault that eventually I'm going to sell, but maybe I want to market them. Or maybe I have them for sale and I want to market them. It could be for insurance reasons. I put them in my vault because I want to preserve and have them ready so that, God forbid, something happen in my family with myself or with a fire or some type of disaster happens, then those are preserved for insurance reasons in my vault, complete with photos and the complete description and details, and also showing the value of the item, which will help on an insurance claim. And then next is, again, as I mentioned, selling. Now it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, share. So we're gonna click on shared collections, and then now you'll see you can organize your tag manager. Again, we're gonna go back to the tag manager, and we're gonna start with Grandma's Treasures. Now, when you click on that, it'll actually let you start setting this up. So you can check off the box and you can say, when you select an action, either delete, remove from tag, or create a shared collection. And we're going to create a shared collection. So now on the shared collection, I'm going to give my collection a name that I'm going to start sharing. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to give it a description. I'm going to decide if it's public or private. I can upload a photo to match the title of my collection. And then, of course, accept the terms and conditions and create shared collection. Now, here's the fun part. Photos. Make it special. This is my great grandma Bessie. She actually lived until I was 13 years old, and I spent a lot of time with her, and she holds the key to my heart forever. So it's going to be fun for me to share her treasures. So I called it Bessie Chata Pavlis and special items from her estate. I'm making it public so I can share it with my cousins and my family members, and then accept the terms and conditions. And there you have it. There's my shared collection. And then it'll show the title at the top. And then below it'll show which products are in the shared collection. Right now I just have the pan, but I will be adding more soon. Next, here's the fun part, copy the link. So WorthPoint sets you up so that you can start sharing this right away. You have the link ready to share out, or you could copy paste the link and put it in an email blast. You could also click on to add it to Facebook, to Twitter, to Pinterest, or to LinkedIn. Discover, value, store. That's what the tagline is with WorthPoint, and it just makes sense. The vault is a fantastic addition for the subscribers, for everyone to share, discover their treasures, and create value and share them and store them in the vault. Thank you. My name is Dana Crawford. Should you have any further questions, or if you would like a one-on-one demo to go over your account, or if you need an account, you can email me at Dana, DANA.Crawford@worthpoint.com. Have fun sorting your treasures and uploading them to the vault.